Since getting into life coaching over 2 years ago, one of the main things that keeps popping up for me on this journey is how safe do I feel? I, at least in the beginning, was not feeling very safe or stabilized. While I was on this journey, I have decided to protect my peace. Often I would abandon myself for the comfort of others. Protecting my peace looks like protecting myself and feeling safe in my own body, but also protecting myself online. Now that I am a business owner of 2 businesses, one of the precautions that I have taken lately, because I wanted my information to be protected online, which in turn gives me peace about navigating the internet and all of the different things that I have to sign up for in order to be a business owner. And that is where Aura comes in to help. Identity theft is something that happens every 14 seconds here in America, so it is an increasing crime, but that is where Aura is coming in to help. I would like to give a big thank you to them for partnering with me and bringing you guys today's video. Aura is identity theft protection, fraud monitoring, a VPN, password management, and antivirus software, all rolled into one easy to use app. You might have some of these tools installed on your computer already, but if you don't have all of the tools, it's like locking the front door but leaving the back door open. If you could imagine one day trying to log into one of your email accounts and then seeing that you've been locked out, a lot of your passwords have been changed, and people start using your credit card information. Those who have had their identity stolen are always shocked when it happens to them. Aura is constantly monitoring the dark web so that it's looking for your emails, your social security numbers, and also your passwords. If anything does become compromised, you will receive notifications directly to your phone in real time. Aura found that 112 of my passwords needed my attention. I think that's one of the most important features since I've started using the app, because it tells you when it's actually happening. Aura's VPN allows you to stay anonymous online by keeping your personal information and your browsing history safe and encrypted, so you and your family don't get your identity stolen. So if you are interested in locking the front and the back door, making sure your sensitive information is safe online, then click the link down below in my description box. It is aura.com/eVani to start your 2-week free trial today. And with my 2 businesses being primarily online based, I definitely want to protect myself and protect my peace in this way. So if you do get started, let me know down below in the comment section. I would be interested to find out. Feeling safe is definitely something that I prioritize nowadays, and I promise you will not regret checking. So one of the things that I've been doing lately to protect my peace has been to, number one, define what it is for me, and then what it isn't. I think I spent a large part of my 20s trying to help and appease other people because I wasn't able to handle the discomfort within myself. I think I was easily, not manipulated, but definitely easily swayed by the emotions of others because I had very porous boundaries. And for me, pouring out of a half empty cup or a half full cup was normal. I had never seen healthy boundaries modeled in front of me, and so for that reason I didn't know how to navigate those spaces. But lately I've defined codependency as my inability to deal with the discomfort of others, and understanding that I need boundaries in that way to support the person that I am becoming. Ironically, I think I've been in a lot of emotionally destabilizing environments, which would have led to my emotional unregulation. But now that I have a lot of the emotional tools in my emotional toolkit to navigate that space, I am a lot better at finding the balance within myself first before I respond and not react to what's going on around me or with the people that I know and love. Another thing that I've been doing lately to bring myself peace is developing my communication skills, especially around feelings. I know that I may be able to come online and you guys might think that I present a certain way in real life, but communicating and communicating my feelings are, in my head, two different things. But the more I get the language to actually navigate that space, the more that I can communicate effectively and non-defensively so that I feel seen by the people that I'm around. And that helps me become my more authentic self, because I don't think that there's a big gap between who I am on the inside and then who I am on the outside. So that is getting smaller and smaller the more that I do the work and the more that I am able to show up for myself in that way, so that I can develop this skill that I can take kind of into all different areas of my life. So protecting my peace looks like showing up for myself in communication. One of my toxic mentalities that I've had to deconstruct over the years, but recently I feel like definitely has taken a back seat, has been this punishment to improve mentality. Now I am more so on a path of compassion to improve. When it came to my work ethic and how I was performing, I think it was a lot of performative self-worth that I was participating in. And when it came to making mistakes, the perfectionist in me was like, don't mess up, or try not to mess up, or this is unacceptable. And perceiving that that was unacceptable within myself kind of led me down this downward spiral of beating myself up so that I don't have to do it again. It's giving me motivation to not have to make another mistake in this way. But that is actually the ego. It is very rigged up against the compassion that I needed to show myself in order for me to learn and grow as a human being. And that was not helpful. So one of the peaceful things I've been doing is accepting who I am and all the mistakes that I make, and my process for learning and understanding that all of it's okay. It's not life or death. It's not gonna be perfect. It's going to be a process, and I need to allow it so I can let it flow instead of trying to force things into being. The more I do not abandon myself, the more communication skills that I get, the less that I compare my life and stay away from the screens, the more moments of stillness and silence I can partake in, and understand that I can show up as my authentic self and be who I want to be instead of who other people expect me to be or are used to me being up until now. It allows me the peace of mind to design the life that I want instead of being subjected to the life that I have and doing it from an aligned place without trying to find answers outside of myself. I can look within and understand that the peacefulness and the stillness that's there allows me to be at a point where I can help others and really be of service to myself first and then to everyone else second.